Hello, and welcome to a quick tutorial on automatic resource generation. You know how it is. You build your base, well, not here, but you build your base and you want materials to make all kinds of different stuff out of lots of glass, particularly when you're going up through the tech tree. Gravel for Tinker's Construct, sand, you obviously want sandstone, maybe stone and cobble. Stone, obviously, to build your base out of. Cobble, well, it's ugly and no one likes it. Anyway, what I wanted to do is just a quick tutorial on how to actually generate all these automatically. And we can maybe go on a little bit further and do some more materials as well. As I already mentioned, you can do sandstone, but you can do other ones as well with stone bricks and, further. So to get started, the first thing we kind of need is an automatic way of getting our water. We need water because the first machine we need, aqueous accumulator, is going to supply the water, but we need the water because of it an igneous extruder. This is the first machine in the chain. What this thing does, if I just look at it, is once it's configured, and just shift click here and then input from the bottom, fill with water. What this does is generate either cobble, stone, or obsidian. Now you can do this a couple of ways around. You can either generate the stone first and then crunch it into cobblestone. That's fine. Or you can generate cobblestone and crunch it into stone. Doesn't matter which way around you do this. For the moment's sake, I'm just going to create cobble. Okay. So what we need on this side, igneous, is some lava. So let's get ourselves a lava bucket. You only need one bucket's worth. So just let's hit that, and it's working. And it's making cobblestone. Now, if you did this the other way around with stone, in fact, if you did this cobble, as we're doing it now, you only needed a water bucket. But if I want to change this to stone mode, it's going to use up the water. So we may as well just pull the water in anyway, just in case we change this to stone in the future. So what do we do with this? We're generating cobble. So we could just connect it up over there. And hey, presto, we've got cobble. This is just going to fill up. This is just a barrel. It's going to contain 128 stacks. But we still need some sand, gravel, glass, etc., etc., etc. So for the rest, we're going to need an energy source. This machine is free, don't need any power. But the others, particularly the pulverizer we're going to get started with shortly, is going to need some power. Now, I'm just going to put these machines back here. And in fact, let's just connect this up so that we're watching this go. Maybe not those two. Because these are barrels, only the things that are in them are ever going to get injected into them, so we don't have to worry about them too much. That's why I'm not connecting these back to, because they'll just fill with items otherwise. So right now, once I set this to output to the top, whoops, once I set this output to the top and activate it, and I don't think we need the servos, but I add them anyway, just because I'm used to it. Off they go into the network. Cobble filling up. Good. Now, let's just get an energy source. Yeah, one of these will do. Cool. And some conduit. Now, from here, we're getting the cobblestone. we want to reduce this to sand. The Buildcraft machines have a byproduct of sand. You also get gravel for free. It's good. So let's put a pulverizer in place, and let's input. Well, let's just wipe everything to start with. We're going to input some of this cobblestone. Till it wants inputs from the left. And here we need to just change everything to be outputs. Okay, that's going down. Pulverizer is powering up. And now we need an input. So if we go back over here, it's going first to the cobble. What we want is some of it to go over to the pulverizer. Hit the output node till it goes orange. That's round robin mode. So anything that can actually take cobblestone, it's going to send some one way and hopefully some the other. See, cobblestone coming in, sand being generated. And let's pull this out the other side. See, there's the gravel. Output everything to the right with the orange. And now we're getting cobble, sand, and gravel. Still need some glass. Still need some stone. Fair enough. Let's look, and you can probably do this in a much more compact way. I'm not bothering about doing this in a compact way for the moment. I'm just concerned about doing this, yeah, in a reasonably easy to understand fashion. So, this machine, again, is filling it with power. What we want from this one is we want to take in sand. Shouldn't have done that. Creative mode. Oh, really? Okay. If I were in survival mode, that'd be fine. Anyway, let's get sand. And let's see. Maybe I want this one further away. Or two, just to make this easier to see. There we go. Again, round robin. Now, just as before, let's get rid of the sand. Anything coming out of here is going to look for different destinations. One of them for the sand is going to be this barrel. The other one, hopefully, and we're going to need to blacklist this actually. It's just install a servo and cobble. We don't want cobble in this one. We do, however, want the sand. So let's just see if it will give us some sand. Fine, let's do this the other way around. This really, really should be giving us sand. Let's just disconnect this and see if we can make it work that way. God, that's horrible. That's not working. Be right back once I figure this out. Helps if you don't install the wrong unit. We don't want a pulverizer, we want a furnace. Grade up. Yeah, let's just reconnect everything now. So now, some of the time, we should get sand like this way. And some of the time, hopefully, come on. There we go. One just went in, redstone furnace. Now we're generating glass. Similarly, just as we blacks did this before, we don't necessarily need to. Depends how fast you want to actually get this to work. If you want this to work pretty much all the time, just take the sand, blacklist out, and occasionally what you're going to get is a piece of cobblestone is going to come in and hit here instead of sand, and it'll work in the background. No need to worry about anything else. And we can probably just clean this network. Yeah, there's some. No, maybe not. You'll see things getting bounced back. Anyway, this will work. So we can compact the two together if we wanted to. And we can probably make this, yeah, we can probably make this a great deal more compact. Be right back once I've compacted it down. So here's your compact version. Wherever you're getting your cobblestone from, really doesn't matter. In most servers, you'll probably want multiple of these, but don't put too many because you're going to generate lag like crazy. Whatever you do, on your output, you want round robin. And we can put that over here if we wanted to as well, but it just makes it easy to show you here. Energy running into both a pulverizer and a redstone furnace. Pulverizer is receiving cobblestone, turning it to sand. The output of the sand is round robin. Sometimes it'll go into that barrel, sometimes it'll go into the redstone furnace, and so too will cobblestone. So sometimes that will make glass, and sometimes it will make stone. Now you can reconfigure this. All you need to do, just change this to stone mode, and then over on our pulverizer, that's the thing that's going to be, be able to make two things now. So you need to rework that a little bit on this side. Anyway, you can also add some more items in here. And how do we do that? Well, we can create anything from compressed cobblestone through to stone bricks. Yeah, that's the problem. What we need to really do is just create. Yeah, can we get compressed cobblestone first? So let's say we want triple compressed cobblestone. You can keep on compressing these even further, but it's just going to take some time to do it. There it is. How do we do that part? Well, remember this is still going to be on round robin. So what we can also do is get a packager or two or 3. And you can do this again a little bit more efficient than that. Efficiently than I'm probably going to be. The only thing about the package, if I remember rightly, is you need to push into the top of it. So into the top. Should we probably do this? Maybe not. Now we do the same thing again. That's annoying. You can probably deal with this with just selecting these properly, but not too worried just now. Yeah, ignore that part. So this will produce single compressed. This should produce double compressed. And you get the idea. It's pretty much exactly the same. These don't need power. You don't have to worry about that at all. Obviously, these you can get much more compact than this terrible layout, but you get the idea. Again, this is going to select this occasionally. There we go, compressed cobble. And I think I forgot to serve these up. So you are going to output. Oops, need an empty hand. There it goes. Into the top of the second one. There it goes. It's going to wait for 9. So it could be at it for a while. All enabled, all automatic. And once they get through all of that, they'll only be allowed in this one. Job done. What else can we do? Well, we should be able to do stone bricks. Well, anything really, but stone bricks is the most immediately obvious one. Really? A stone brick monster egg? Okay, they look identical. Fine. That'll just be this fax texture pack. Stone brick. There we go. So, how are we getting the stone bricks? Well, I think there's a few ways to do this as well. but the cyclic assembler seems to be the most obvious one. And where are we going to get the stone from? Seems to be. Let's see if we can get it to run here. Yeah, this is going to start filling up pretty quickly, which is not something we want. We only want. Shouldn't have thrown that one away. Output. Input, we only want stone. We shouldn't need to do this, but hey. Let's just reclaim that. So that this also is going to slowly fill up with stone. So input and output. There we go. Configured, and it's on. But if I remember rightly, we need a blueprint. So be right back once I've got one of those. And I couldn't find them because they're not called blueprints, they're called schematics. And we can use them, just drop them into cyclic assembler and it'll make whatever we want them to. But to actually create those in the first place, we've got to create the recipe. In this case, we want to make stone bricks. So we want 4 stone. And we're going to write the schematic. That's stored. Pull this out. Drop this in. And there we go. Stone bricks are out. And they're into the network. Job done. All quite compact, apart from the packages. Let's see if I can compact this up a little bit more, and then we can finish the this video. And there we go. If this were in a live world, those packages are probably a little vertically, but obviously we're on a flat world, so not much below. This third one could easily be just one further down, loop underneath, back up, and away you go. That's all very compact. You could probably move this in a little bit more. But from the front, you've got automatic resources: stone, cobble, sand, gravel, glass. This will take some time to produce, and stone bricks. Thanks for watching.